What's going on, all you beautiful citizens of the nation? What's up, ladies and gents? Your boy Sly here, and happy Reset Tuesday to each and every one of you. Now, this is a Guardian's favorite time of the week, and there is nothing better than jumping in and checking out all the new stuff to do, as well as knowing that new loot is about to be ours! So this is the second weekly reset guide after the April update drop, and so far, guys, I'll be honest here, the update, it really wasn't that massive. It wasn't packed with tons of new stuff to do, but for a free upgrade, the continuity of play passed over pretty freaking well. I mean, because of the small size and the in-between content timeline, rewards are easier to obtain, Max Light is way easier to obtain, and Destiny is a pretty much more rewarding experience overall. Now, I think it might be a little too easy to get exotics and a little too easy to get rank up packages right now, but that is just me, and since this is basically all reused stuff, as well as exotics that have been seen before, I believe for this update, the right call was definitely made, and I hope that all of you are enjoying the different ways to get to 335. Alright, well, let me shut up, enough talk, let's jump into what we're here to see, guys, the goods. So, as usual, let's warp over to the Reef first and check out my Boo and the alien cricket, Oryx. Let's see what they have for us this week. Alright, citizens, now don't forget, whether you're at the tower or the Reef, hit up the postmaster as soon as you get there and get your sterling treasure. It is always nice to get a present every week, and who doesn't like a present? Nobody. That's who. So, alright guys, well, let's head over to the Missy Delicious and check out what she has for us all. Well, Missy Delicious, Petrovenge, whatever, it all looks the same to me. Like usual, she doesn't switch things up all that much, but easy rep and easy keys are definitely useful for increasing your reputation for House of Judgment. Alright, well, first up, the Wanted Bounty. Kill Uxury in the Cosmodrome. You'll find Uxury, the Taken Archon, in Skywatch during the Taken spawn. Next, kill 12 named or consumed Fallen, Vex, Cabal, or Taken, and then the easiest one is to kill 100 Taken. Alright, moving on to the Man Cricket Oryx, we have some new goodies to check out, and I am always grateful for these little reward weekly packages. A lot of times he hands out those tokens that were originally used to access like ship shaders, class items, stuff like that, but now they are a great way to boost your rep with House Judgment. So, starting off with the bounties first, we have Deadshot. Kill enemies with precision shots in level 41, Prison of Elders, or Challenge of Elders. Next on the list, kill them back. Kill enemies in level 41, Prison of Elders, or Challenge of the Elders. And our final bounty for the week, something a little new, Firefighter. Use solar abilities to kill enemies in level 41 or Challenge of the Elders. Alright, while you're here, make sure you turn in your old scorecard and grab a new one. As you can see, we're swapping out Grenade Kill bonus modifier for a new one, and this week's is Melee Kills, but with a twist. And while still not a super difficult activity, they have definitely ramped up the difficulty for this week. And while we're on the subject, let's check out all of the modifiers. There are new bosses this week, and some have new, interesting mechanics. So that's something to look forward to. Once again, nothing you haven't really seen in some way or fashion before, but it is a definite breath of fresh air. So this week's bonus modifier is Melee Kills, but they made a layer of difficulty to simply going on there and wrecking shop with your fist. As were last week's, we had help with grenades when grenades were the bonus. This week is the complete opposite. Our other modifiers are Exposure, Guardian Shields can take more damage but do not replenish, and finally, the worst of them all, Trickle. Ability recharge rates are significantly reduced. So you can't just go in there and punch everything like crazy. You will die a lot faster without your shields, and your powerful melee ability only comes back a few times per match. So with that said, I recommend getting something with increased melee attack speed and health or shield regen when you pick up an orb. Now use the orb sparingly, guys. It's a fun challenge, but this is by far the most difficult one they've put up to date. So, with the Reef done and over with, let's jump over to the tower. I love landing at the tower at night, guys. I mean, take a look at this. The game certainly is beautiful, right? I hope they blow us away with Destiny 2. But anyways, enough daydreaming. We're on our way to see our homeboy Shaxx, and that is exactly what we're going to do. So let's go check out what the Crucible Chief has for us this time around. And as usual, his own bounties have rotation, and while they don't really see that much refreshing anymore, they reset, and that's what this video is all about. So first up, we have individual achievement. Complete Crucible matches with an individual score of at least 1,500 points. Next up, Making an Impact, win 7 matches. Then we have Crucible Combat, win 1 game in 3 different modes: Clash, Skirmish, and Elimination. Then, Featured Matches is next. Earn points in any featured Crucible playlist. Wins are worth 3, completions are worth 1. And moving on to our last 2, we have Rifles and Cannons. Defeat 10 opposing Guardians with each type of primary weapon: auto rifles, hand cannons, pulses, and scouts. And then finally, turn all of these bad boys in, and boom, you are done, my good friend. Shaxx has been handing out great rewards as of recently. So with Iron Banner dropping here in a few hours, grab these in addition to your normal Iron Banner bounties. It's a great way to rank up and earn higher level rewards. Alright, so if you're no stranger to my weekly reset guide, then some of you might remember that I maybe have predicted Dead Orbit would be accepting Wormspore for reputation, and of course, I was totally joking with all of you. Ha! Got you, little JJ, little jokey joke. All 3 factions are accepting other planetary materials this week. There is no Wormspore to be had, so good thing I was just kidding last week, right? It feels so good to be right. Anyway, guys, we're off to orbit. Let's go check out some weekly rotations. Now, as you can all see, the old is out and in with the new. Now, remember that Iron Banner will be opening their gates at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. So as you can right now see, Mayhem Clash is the weekly Crucible match. That will only be there until Iron Banner lands. So, if you're a fan, play it before it gets pushed out. Now, I'm not sure if Sterling Treasures will be earned for your first Iron Banner match, or if it will be pushed out to something else. Pretty certain that it will follow suit of Legendary Mark, so it probably will be. Also, Zone Control is up, by the way. If you're a fan of that, make sure you check that out. And as usual, Elimination has taken up the competitive PvP spot until Trials of Osiris opens up the Lighthouse again on Friday. Alright, Guardians, well, it's time to check out the Nightfall. First up, let's peep these modifiers. As usual, our buddy Epic is here, heavily shielded, highly aggressive, great numbers. Yeah, we get it. Then one of my favorite modifiers, Small Arms, primary weapon damage is favored. This is where Scout Rifles simply destroy. So, moving along, we have Grounded. Players take more damage while airborne. And then Chaff. Player radar is disabled. And to make sure you have no fun this week, Trickle is also a modifier in the Nightfall as well. So, ability recharge is basically non-existent. Well, let's dive in and take a look at what we're going to face off against this week.
Guardian, we've picked up a high-gain transmission. Origin point is somewhere along the coast, near the Cosmodrome.
Aha! Super Hank Shank! As long as Arcburn isn't on, it is all gravy, baby. So I jumped in and started the war set just to see what pest would start off our mission. And thankfully, it is not the Taken, so that is some good news there. Alright, well, on to our final stop of the week, the DREADNAUGHT. Starting with King's Fall, the challenge has made its complete cycle and is now back to the start. This means that the War Priest is calling you out. With less sniper and heavy ammo, it has increased the difficulty by a little bit, so you run out of sniper ammo way faster than usual. Use the Sleeper Simulant as your backup. The Sleeper will keep him staggered and ultimately help your aura holder stay alive. With Special Scarce, the entire team runs out faster and sometimes everyone is down to simply their primary or LMG by the last stack, and neither of those will make him stumble. So, 1K Stare, LDR, Longbow, Still Piecer with the Sleeper Simulant combo works very well here. Alright, Nation, so for our final stop, we're heading into the bowels of the DREADNAUGHT and checking out the Court of Oryx. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I found out that the Tier 2 events also drop highlight artifacts, not just the level 3 bosses. While you're not guaranteed one in the level 2, it is a way to get it if you don't have help for the Tier 3. So just wanted to share that knowledge if you guys didn't know that already. Also, after you beat whatever enemy was summoned, switch everything out to your highest light possible. Even if it looks ugly and makes no sense, just throw it on and then pick up all of the engrams. Do this in the raid as well, that way you will get something that's higher light than what you already have. Alright, well, if you're still needing an artifact, this week's Tier 3 boss is the Witch Balwer. One of the easier Tier 3s to do. Start off underneath the portal where these pillars of light will spawn, and then try to kill the yellow bar acolytes with the shields. Wherever they fall, that will open up some more safe areas to stand in along with the damage increasing pillar of light. Simply stand in the safe area under the light and then go to town. Now arc swords work absolutely beast right here, and it seems to actually glitch through the shields and attacks its health directly. It's pretty awesome. Once again, I received a higher artifact than the raid gave me last week, so it is definitely worth doing once you get your raid done for the week. But that's it, Guardians! The new week is here. New challenges await us as well as the delicious rewards. So have fun, guys. Don't forget to keep an eye out for Saladin around 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, and I will also upload a really quick video showing off all of his items along with the new roles. Hopefully those at work or school who are dying to know what the roles are for this Iron Banner, guys, rest easy. I got your back. Come on, man. You all know this. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I am out of here. As always, thank you so much for watching. Love you, mean it, and keep an eye out for my next upload, which will drop here in a few hours. Now, don't forget to follow me on Twitter to keep up to speed on everything Destiny, The Division, and new uploads from Sly Nation. I will see you all here very soon, but until then, have a great Tuesday, and I will see you all at Saladin's arrival. This is your boy Sly. Done, gone, out.
Ammo inbound. Zone B secure.